Sau cái tôi vừa biết được biết tàu hủ lọ. Ok. Cái lọ nó quá chỉ sư. Bây giờ tôi lọ sign in individual, right? Real.
Yeah, I've been doing it for everything.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you follow me on me.
Okay.
Ok, tôi tin đi rồi.
Okay.
Nó có một số này mà nhá.
Oh. Cha téo. Nhà sáng cái tua tả lo. Trên cái tụ. Cô đèn bê cho cô cho tiêu thế. Mà lâu to họ có qua to mà sense có tua như này. Đấy mà Caij Nkoj Saib Alligator nè. Okay.
Two together. The main only one.
Oh, okay.
It is one on top, one on bottom. Go all the way down. Yeah, just sign.
Sign on top of each other.
No, no. In the second one, my in the.
There's always okay. Okay.
Now you put your name, the email.
Oh, you.
If you pay alligator.
Where is the alligator? Oh. Picture. Oh, it's right here. Nhân mama sức lọ.
Shit, này cho con nó tiền chính tiền là.
Đó. Cái gì chính từ nó.
Take a picture with that again.
It's going to be right under the beach, right?
Oh, there's one down there. Oh, Jolie trả từ sao? Jolie này trả từ sao? Ơi, sao ăn được một ta cho ba? Được rồi, bé sao ăn được một ta, bé không muốn chạy.
Alrighty, folks, how's everybody doing today?
Pretty good.
Hot.
That was like two
It's
people,
hot.
but I'll take it. It is very hot today.
It's hot.
First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Oren. Thank y'all for coming out to Coopertown and welcome to our beautiful Florida Everglades. Today we're going to be talking about a couple of the apex predators we have out here in Florida. Do any of y'all know what it means to be an apex predator? Anybody? So an apex predator means you're at the top of that food chain. You eat everything, nothing eats you. Probably the more famous of the ones we have out here in Florida is the American alligator. Howdy folks, we're just getting started if y'all want to come grab a seat. Probably the more famous of the ones we have out here in Florida is the American alligator. This right here is Gucci. Miss Gucci is 3 years old. She is the daughter of Jojo and Gigi over in that pen and the granddaughter of Big Man behind y'all. Big Man is the oldest alligator in captivity here in the state of Florida, 82 years old, just over 16 feet long. His oldest son, Jojo, over there is our celebrity alligator. He's been featured in a couple episodes of NCSI Miami, a couple Pringles commercials, as well as a couple rap music videos. Now, as I said, Miss Gucci here is 3 years old. Alligators will stay with their mothers for that first 3 years. After the second year, their mother will start to push them away as she's getting ready to lay a new nest. After that third year, if this baby does not leave, the mother will simply turn around and grow about the same rate as people, only about 1 foot every year. Females will cap out between 8 and 9 feet, while males will not stop growing until they die. So as I said, Big Man is the oldest. That also makes him the largest alligator in captivity here in the state of Florida. Now, if y'all can see all these little bumps on her back, these are called scoots. Scoots are bones with holes running through them. While alligators are basking in the sunlight, they will move all of their blood up to those scoots, wait for it to warm up, and then move that warm blood throughout the rest of their body. That is how they heat themselves. To cool off, they will either sit there with their mouths open to release excess heat, or they will just go into the water to finish cooling off. Now, alligators are born with 81 teeth, 40 on their top jaws, 40 on their bottom jaws, 1 extra tooth right there on the tip of their snout. That is called the egg tooth. It's named that for a reason. Its sole purpose is just to help them crack out of that shell. 3 days after they're hatched, they will lose that egg tooth and it will never grow back. All 80 other teeth will regrow anytime they fall out. Alligators can go through a few thousand teeth in their lifetimes. Now, alligators' tails are about 75% pure muscle. They use this for 2 different things. First of all, to lunge out of the water. Alligators can jump their entire body length plus 2 feet out of the water. The second thing they use it for is as a weapon. If they cannot turn around and bite something, they will use alligator sensors. Alligators will lay underwater with their mouths open, wait for any fish or turtles to swim by. Those sensors will detect it, and they will slam those jaws shut with up to 2,000 pounds per square inch of pressure. That little incision right behind her eye, that is the alligator's ear. Alligators have incredibly good hearing. They can communicate up to a range of 3 miles away. They do this by creating what's called a bellow or a mating call. That is when they point their snout up towards the sky, fill this bottom part up with air. This is called the jib. They fill their jib up with air and grind their throats together to create a noise. Alligators' eyes are retractable with a little leather patch right on top of each one. Each eye can sink about 1 inch down into their skull. They use that solely for protection. Alligators are very territorial animals. A male will have a range anywhere from 1/4 mile up to 1 mile long. If any other male gets in that territory, they will simply fight to the death. The winner of that fight will then grab that dead alligator with his mouth and drag it all across that mile-long property. That is to show every other male in the area who is the real boss. And there they'll allow anywhere from 10 to 14 females to mate with. I like to say alligators are the true players. Now, big misconception, people come out here and think these are these vicious animals. They are not. They're quite literally small puppies. She is not very happy right now, so she's gonna stay right in there for today. She just gave me a little hiss. Now, once y'all do come up and take a picture, y'all are gonna form a line right by that green alligator statue behind y'all, and y'all's captain will grab you from right there. Thank y'all again for coming out, and welcome to our Everglades.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Cho nó nè từ nếu dùng giá trả sẽ cho nó nè từ đất cổ từ.
Hey brother, is this thing real?
Is that thing real?
Huh? The body looks real, but the head looks.
Look like a yeah. Mấy chị ở đây nó lọ.
Để tung gan tăng nữa.
Nhà cả nhà đi tạp. I wanna. I'll get that one. Okay. Mấy chỗ đây hai nè. Hai bên nó. Cho nên nó. Bây tôi sống có im bột kìa. Bây giờ tôi bụng cầu nữa.
to the left-hand side there, that is the egret, the second tallest bird out here in the Everglades. They are a very patient bird. They can sit still for up to 2 hours, just waiting to catch a fish, a snake, or even a baby alligator. Now, we have actually just reached the walking part of the tour.
So we get up and walk?
Yeah, I am just joking. Don't get in the water. Just joking.
Okay.
Actually, what we do right now is we stop for a couple of minutes just to give you some information on the Everglades. You're more than welcome to stand up, take advantage of the scenery, take pictures and videos as you like, as I explained a little bit about the Everglades and how it works out here. Folks, most people that do come out here for the very first time, they think they're going to run into one big swamp. As you can see around us, it's not a swamp, it's actually a river. It's the slowest moving river in the U.S. All the grass that you see around us, and all the water surrounding this boat, this is all fresh water, rainwater. All this water starts up by the northern part of Florida. Out there in the middle, huge lake out there called Lake Okeechobee. That lake is actually 100 miles from where we're at right now.
Ooh, little fish.
So Lake Okeechobee is going to fill up with rainwater. It will overspill, pushing that water back to where we're at right now, south. And from here, it does continue moving south another couple of miles till it hits the Florida Bay where it's going to enter the Gulf. Now the water, very important out here, especially for some of the people that live in the nearby areas, as they actually use this dirty, muddy water, believe it or not, as drinking water or bathing water. Before that happens, it does filter through different layers of the grass, mud, dirt, and rock. And there is one rock out here, which is pretty much the grounds of the Everglades, the limestone. Once the water is done filtering through this rock out here, water management out there, they pick it up, filter it some more, they make it safe to drink, and then at that point, they do send it out through the pumps to your homes and hotel streams. Now, in case you're wondering, the depth of the water right here, guys, not that deep at all. You don't even need a life jacket. It's only about 18 to 24 inches deep. If we were to sink right now, you could basically walk out of here, only knee high. Now, we do have about 300 different types of birds that do come out here to lay eggs. We also have everyone's favorite animal out here as well, the snakes. You guys like snakes?
No!
You don't like snakes? Oh boy, I hate to tell you this. The last time I came out here, just a little while ago, there was a snake that jumped on the boat. In the middle. Somewhere in the middle.
You may not like it, but Florida has an area where python and gators together, they're fighting over the area.
Right here, in this area.
Okay.
Yep, in this area. 3 weeks ago, we did find a Burmese python. There's a little island up there I'm going to pass by. Just 3 weeks ago, 8-foot Burmese python wrapped around that tree.
Oh.
Yeah, so they are active.
there. Right there.
When you stand up, you're gonna see the alligator.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't stick my hands out that far if I were you. So this is a female alligator that protects this little nest right here.
Good.
Hey, relax here.
You tell it's a female by the look.
Because she's got a nest. And the females only reach a length of up to 8 feet, while the males 11 feet or larger. They can get pretty big out here. Now, this is her nest right here. Oh, she's on top of it. She's gonna have anywhere from 20 to 30 babies. She'll have 20 to 30 babies in that nest. Out of the 20 to 30, only 20% ever see the wild. The other 80% do get eaten up by another alligator, a snake, or a bird. Because of that, she's very aggressive. This is not her first nest, so she knows that that's going to happen. So she's very aggressive. Now, what determines whether they're male or female is going to be the temperature inside the nest. While she's laying on top of the nest, the ones further up are going to be males. The ones further down away from her body will be females. Now, they can jump out of the water, half of their body length. If she wanted to right now, she could jump on the boat. Like I said, you see those scratches on the side of the boat? That's her. If that happens here today again, please remain calm. Don't worry about me. I am safe way up here. Don't wrestle alligator.
If she climbs in the boat, she belongs to me.
Yeah, okay. I want to see you wrestle her. 2,000 pounds per square inch of bite force, helping them crack through those hard turtle shells.
Oh my God.
Now, if you're in the water with an alligator, little safety tip. Alligator's coming right at you. You can slide your hand right under their mouth, under the water, and push them away. Sometimes they're gonna move away from you. Or you can make a hammer fist and punch them right on the nose. It's very sensitive. They'll probably swim away. Now, if they grab you, that's a totally different story. Now, your only chance is to wrap your legs around that alligator so it doesn't spin and rip off your arm. Grab a finger and shove it deep down in there. It's okay. right-hand side, the round green fruits, those are pond apples. They are edible, only when yellow. Do not eat them if they're not yellow. It will give you explosive diarrhea. Yellow, you can only eat them when they're yellow. They taste kind of like a mango, kind of orange, only on the bitter side, yeah?
You have to say that, otherwise I'm gonna be gone.
I guess if you have a hard time going bathroom, that would be a good idea.
来救险了。Thank you to help. Okay. No. Cái này chuyện này làm sao này? Anh nhớ lúc hết còn cá nữa.
Alrighty, folks. It is safe to come off. Be careful. You can leave those earmuffs. You can drop them off in the front over there. Yeah, right this way.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the trip. It's a very nice ride. Yes. That's right. Hey.
Thank you. We have fun.
Rồi tôi câu tôi mua à?
Cá nó như ác chấm tắm rồi.
Ồ, nó cứ ăn cái tàu rồi.
Hôm nay tôi muốn chơi còn nó. Bây giờ tự ra muốn.
Yeah, why hold you?
Okay, bây giờ ino nó bây giờ sai alligator ta chế. Em chỉ.
chỉ bao hải tia cho ta kia rong ly cha chỉ bao cú yuan chỉ kế rong xia lời yuan chỉ cho kế cho say bỏ yuan rong ya li hao cu lu xia sa che ta ki za ya yuan ji teng me ba chữ tha ca la hoa tu cha cu lu neng li nữ